What's up, legends, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm checking out the BMW S1000RR. This one's in mineral grey. It's an absolute cracking bike, super fast, super fun, and something that I think you guys will really like it. So stick around. Yoo! Lucky us, out we are on a BMW S1000RR, and wow, this has been a really cool bike to ride. I mean, as you know, I haven't ridden a hell of a lot of sports bikes, and I figured what better way to introduce myself to than with the best one you can possibly buy. Bike of the year. And she's quite amazing, to be truthful. Quite an amazing bike. Don't forget, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, if you're liking the content we're producing at the moment, and yeah, I really appreciate it. So we've been a little bit quiet of late, and that's mostly due just because I've been a little unwell. I got the vid, the dreaded vid got me. It's exploded here in Australia, in Sydney in particular anyway, and yeah, so I've been out of action for a bit, but today out on this BMW S1000RR, and yeah, it's a very cool bike. I'm really enjoying it. It takes a little bit of getting used to riding this style of bike, but boy oh boy, 200 horsepower. It's addictive as hell. Holy dooly, it's unbelievable. So yeah, I've been having an absolute hoot on this bike. It's been really cool. So yeah, stick around and we'll have a bit of a ride together. Woo! So here we go, the BMW S1000RR, and it's an absolutely stunning bike. I can't believe how good looking this bike is in this mineral grey with the red accents. I really love it. I think that's absolutely amazing. Looks great. My favourite one has been so far in the black, but I think this is starting to grow. This is just decals. These aren't it's not painted on. I think it looks absolutely spectacular in that colour. It's a good choice, much better than the Hockenheim silver. S1000RR, this is the 2022 version, 999cc. So there's the sport, you've got the standard version, you've got the race, sport and race, and then the M version. I think it looks absolutely amazing. Really cool. I mean, you've got this big giant exhaust, Euro 5 exhaust, which is a bit of a shit, but you know, overall it's a really nice bike to ride. It handles beautifully. I mean, very tame. I mean, I'm not a sport bike rider, and I've really enjoyed this today, so it's been really good. So as I said, floating calipers, there's those 4-pot BMW calipers on this, all the riding modes that you could possibly want, and everything adjustable, which is great. You know, suspension's really good. It's quite a comfortable riding position. I mean, I think that all this plastic stuff I'd probably switch out for carbon, which you can buy. You can buy all that stuff. You can even buy a whole rear subframe in carbon as well. So there's lots you can do. I'd probably do the M chain, or definitely do the M chain. But this is a brand new bike. I mean, you can see how much wax and stuff is flicking over on this bike. It's off that chain. Quite amazing. Yeah, I mean, these LED lights as well. I mean, look at that. Tell me that doesn't look sexy. That is just such a sexy bike. And with some Rizoma mirrors, be look amazing. Lots and lots of things to talk about here. 207 brake horsepower, so she's got plenty of get up and go. Very nice, and about 113 newton meters of torque. Very comfortable seating position. Look, you are hunched over this tank. It's an enormous tank, but pretty comfortable for a sports bike. So the reason I'm riding this sports bike today is because I've been thinking, I mean, I'm not a sports bike guy, you know, in general, but I have been thinking about getting something like this. The Hyper, unfortunately, is in the garage and in pieces because we picked up some dirty fuel, and so all the injectors are getting flushed and fixed up, so yeah, so that was a bit of a disappointment, but yeah, so here we are, BMW S1000RR. So you may remember, if you've been following the channel, we rode the single R late last year, and look, you know, that was an okay ride. You know, look, I just found that to be a little on the bland side. This is a totally different beast, a very, very cool machine, and something that is really very much an absolute animal. So I thought, let's get out and have a bit of a go. I've got a couple of mates who have got these, and they love them, so I thought may as well see what it's all about. Fantastic dash, and you can filter through those. You've got there's a couple of different dashes. I like that one the best myself. So as I said, plenty of poke. We're about, it's a leader bike, it's 999cc, so you know, we're right there on the verge. Look, the peg position is a little on the high side. You know, you feel your legs a little bit squashed up, I suppose. And look, the mirrors are okay, they're not amazing. I'd probably change those out. I'd probably grab some Rizomas or something like that and put those on there. But the seat's relatively comfortable, 32 inches for the seat height, so it's not a super tall bike or anything like that. It's quite good, it's nice and comfortable. This is supposed to, and the reason why I chose this one to take it out for a ride was because this is supposed to be the easiest sports bike to ride, and I figure if you're going to get into riding sports bikes and you're going to ride one, why not ride the best? And certainly the BMW S1000RR does everything it says it will. You know, it's a really great package. Cruise control, heated grips, you know, it's a fantastic package. Quick shifter is the same as what's on the single R. It's okay, you know. It's something that you need to get used to. This is just a first impressions video, and I've never ridden one of these before. It's literally just something that I thought I would have a bit of a go at this week, and I'm not disappointed so far, that's for sure. It's proven to be a pretty sexy machine. You know, handles very nicely. You know, it's not, I mean, look, it's got everything, ABS, traction controls, it's got absolutely everything you could possibly want. This quick shifter is quite amazing, actually. Handles beautifully. And plenty of go. That's quite insane. That is quite insane. I mean, there's a reason why this bike has been voted as a bike of the year multiple times, because it's pretty special, and it's, you know, it is easy to ride. Like it really is. It handles like it's on rails. It's quite amazing. And this is a great colour, this mineral grey. I love it. I think it's a very cool colour. It doesn't have much of a noise. I mean, look, it's okay. I mean, you probably have to do some sort of thing with the exhaust as well. But in general, as a just out of the box bike, and there's not a lot to complain about. It's I mean, certainly there's a little bit of pressure on the wrists, just from the riding position. It's not that bad, but you certainly do notice it, you know. I mean, it's just normal sport bike type sort of stuff, but the pickup is ridiculous. It is absolutely mental. It's very, very good. It's could be very addictive. I mean, 200 horsepower or 207 horsepower motorcycle, it just makes the mind boggle, you know. It really does. That's a hell of a lot of power. And you've got floating calipers, 4-piston front calipers as well, and they work brilliantly. It's a really neat bike. A really neat bike. Could you ride this all day long? I don't know. I mean, certainly it's got touring potential or longer ride potential. But pretty damn nice. The colours that they've got is that Hockenheim silver, obviously the BMW in the M package. Is the top of the line, and then there's the M1000RR as well, which is a sick looking bike, but a little bit above my pay grade. Yeah, this is super fun. I'm actually really enjoying this. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about this bike in riding it. You know, not riding too many sports bikes, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be one of those things that I'd absolutely love or hate. At the moment, I'm either or, 50-50. But can you imagine riding a 200 horsepower 200 horsepower bike for work? Holy dooly. But yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty much flat-footed on the you know, when you stopped at lights, which is good. It's quite easy. And then you've got an M package as well, where you can upgrade it to, there's an M chain, lightweight battery, and what else? You obviously got the carbon wheels, where you can get the M forged wheels. When I rode the S1000 single R, that one had the carbon wheels on it, and that did make a big difference in terms of the handling. And you can hear the wind up on this thing, it's just mental. The induction noise is just addictive. And she turns brilliantly too. It's really well weighted. Let's go down here. And that shows you the Rev Counter. It's a good sound when it actually gets going. And you can adjust you can adjust pretty much everything on the fly here. The different modes: dynamic, race, rain, road. I'll leave it in dynamic, but it's nice that you've got those different options. So there you go, that's the BMW S1000RR. I hope you've enjoyed this first impressions video. I'll look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Really appreciate the support. Don't forget, like, subscribe, all those cool things. Yeah, I'll see you guys very, very soon.